Well, hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am the Custard Prophet. Happy New Year. This video will come out right at the start of 2021 and I am very excited for the year ahead. So if you are new to my channel, I have primarily Football Manager content on my channel, but there is also other content that does appear and does appear regularly. If you check out the playlists, you'll be able to see all the lovely things that are on the channel. So this video, we're just going to have a little update of what's going on the channel and what changes are appearing on the channel. There's a few things that are altered that I did want to talk about, but also to introduce you guys who might be new to some of the content that is on the channel already. Okay, let's start off. So you probably, if you have watched any of my videos before, you'll probably notice a little bit of a difference. Look, we've got a green screen. Yes, my lovely wife bought me a green screen for Christmas and I finally got around to setting it up. It looks pretty good. I think I've still got some work to do with lighting and things like that to make it seamless, but I'm really happy that it's kind of working. So expect me to be using this regularly throughout the rest of my content. There will be a phased transition from the previous content or previous style into using the green screen for all videos from here on. So over the next week you should see that occurring, and hopefully that will make things a little bit easier. Certainly with FM21, where my head tends to be placed, is where a bunch of the buttons are, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm pressing without my blocky apartment. I don't live in an apartment. Yeah, the room that I normally record in, rather than being underwater or whatever this is, getting in the way. So that's exciting. I'm really excited about using the green screen from here on in. In terms of the FM content that I have on my channel, so I have two FM Let's Play series, the first of which started out as a beta save, and that was with Crystal Palace. I was only going to do a season, and I roundly got relegated after one season and all looked terrible, but they didn't sack me. And in fact, I've had a lot of fun in the championship building the squad. I mean, the Crystal Palace squad as it stands at the start of the game is terrible. It's just elderly and just miserable. So I've completely overhauled that squad, and we've just got ourselves in a position of getting promoted back into the Premier League, and I'm really excited about taking that Palace save forward and maybe making Palace a force in the Premier League. So that is going to continue for the foreseeable future, which is not what I was going to do. The other save that we've got going on currently is my one club save with RFC Liège in Belgium. So they start out in the third tier of Belgian football, the amateur leagues, and we want to take them all the way to the top and get them above standard. Sort of Standard Liège, who are their noisy neighbours. And the cool thing about that is RFC Liège were the first ever winners of the Belgian league, but they've kind of fallen on hard times, and it's our job to get them back to where they belong. So that is the other series that is running alongside the Palace save. Those two series come out every day. It's alternate days. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is above standard, and Tuesday, Thursday is Palace. They all come out at 8 AM UK time. That's what you expect. Now, I did talk about the other change that we were talking about, that I mentioned at the start, was that I have I mentioned that I was going to do a journeyman save called the ABC Journeyman. I've decided, given where we are in the year, and given that FM22 probably won't be quite as late this time round, that actually I probably haven't got enough time to make a really good go of that save. So my plan is to shelve it until FM22. I really want to do it, but I just think if I start it, because I think given where we are, I'd probably ought to start it early Feb, and I just don't think there's long enough, and it wouldn't hold people's attention. So that's what we will be we will be shelving that until the next version of FM. Sorry about that, because I know there was some people really excited to see that, but that's what we're doing. In terms of other FM content, the FM Creator Showcase is another show that I've put together. It's been a year and a half it's been going on. Over 50 FM creators have come on and showcased their channels. That will be continuing for the foreseeable future. Every couple of weeks, normally out on a Monday, but the schedule has got a little bit ragged recently. Basically, when I can get them done and out is when they'll be out. But I will, if you follow me on Twitter at Custard Prophet, I do tweet about that when they come out. So follow me over there, and you won't miss a thing there. I've got 2 more creators lined up, and I'm in the process of editing some of the footage, and hopefully we should have one of those out and one more of those out early January. The FM Creator News, which was an accompanying series, I think that is going to put on the back burner. I'm not cancelling it. I'm just not going to be doing too much with that. And the reason for that is I am having a new series that is coming out. It's going to be called Football Manager Focus. Yeah, Football Focus. You see what I did? Yeah, Football Manager Focus. And this was inspired by my Christmas special from the showcase, where I basically had a chat with 3 other creators via Zoom about FM, and it was really well received. A lot of people like the style of the episode. So what we're going to be doing within this is we're going to be looking at a particular subject within FM. So be that something related to tactics, be that related to training or some other things. I'm going to invite 3 Football Manager creators, and we're going to have a chat about that. I'm no expert on anything in FM, but all I'm going to do is kind of facilitate the discussion and ask some probing questions, and hopefully the guys who I've got on will be able to put forward some really interesting insights, and hopefully it might be a real useful thing for all you Football Manager players out there, because often the videos that we have on these topics come from one person, one point of view. So hopefully with multiple point of views, we might get a sort of a different set of thoughts that you might not have even considered on a particular topic. So those will be coming out probably monthly, but again, it's probably more like when I can actually get them done. And there's a lot that will go into actually making each one of those. So I don't want to promise you something and then not be able to deliver, but they will be coming out fairly regularly. There will also be non-FM content on the channel. As always, we have This War of Mine, which is still continuing. That will continue until the game is done, until we die, basically, and then we'll have a look what comes after that. That's a great survival game. If you've not seen it, beautiful artwork. The way it's sort of put together. I really like the look of the game. Drop in, have a look at one of my episodes and see if you like it. It's normally available on Steam quite cheaply. The other thing that we've got going on is the Tennis Elbow Manager 2 series, and that's a tennis management game. I know, who knew one was out there? That's been going for about a year and a half, and I just love it. It's easy and fun, and I enjoy it. And I think it's probably the longest running Tennis Elbow Manager 2 series that is on YouTube, which is kind of fun. So I'm going to continue it. The goal there is to get to number 1 in the world, starting out about 1,000. So we're currently doing quite well. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we're having a good run at the Australian Open at the minute. Okay, so in terms of what is coming, well, I'm not 100% sure what's coming. I think most of the non-FM content will come, but I don't know what that might be. But you might be wondering about the Versus save, so Versus 5. And this is a tournament which I've done 4 versions of in the past, where I've gone up against other FM creators, but managing the same club. So I managed, in the last series we did 8 creators all managing Juventus for a season. We were in groups. Whoever got the most points within those groups, the top 2 qualified for a second season, and then the Versus champion was crowned, and that was Football Manager Maniac who won through that. I actually managed to get through the first season, which I was shocked about. But we've got Versus 5 will be coming out, and it is very different from the previous versions. So it's a new kind of format, still with the idea of people managing the same club, but I think a really, really cool spin on that. So I hope you guys will be excited for Versus 5. Let me know in the comments anyway, what do you think about what's going on the channel, the updates, the green screen, anything else you want to talk about. Chuck them in the comments if you want to be on the showcase. If you have got some ideas for the Football Manager Focus, then let me know in the comments and I will reply to you. But until then, I've been the Custard Prophet. If you've enjoyed this, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel for all of the content. Make sure you click that notification bell to make sure you don't miss a thing that I upload. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.